Hi, good afternoon. It is July 7th, so Monday, and I just wanted to chat about couple quick things. So, ever since I was 8 years old, I've had problems with my bladder, which basically my bladder chooses to work sometimes. So, all of a sudden, it'll be very spastic, and then sometimes it'll cooperate and be good. If I get my Botox injections into my bladder, which is excruciatingly painful, but totally worth the pain, I get I get a whole lot of relief. But as I'm coming up, I'm supposed to be having my Botox injections on Friday morning in Leduc. And I am really looking forward to them because right now my bladder is just not cooperating. Basically, it gives me no warning about when I need to go to the bathroom. So I keep finding myself piddling on the floor or piddling in my pants, as it were. And it's very, very embarrassing. Yeah. So I just choose when I'm coming up to it and I'm just waiting to get my Botox, I choose to just hide out in my house. I spend a lot of time hiding out in my house, and I'm going to make a big challenge, I'm going to challenge myself to stop doing that. Stop spending so much time in my bedroom, especially, and actually get out into my kitchen where I like to make. I my kitchen isn't conducive to somebody in a wheelchair. So I try to be around my kitchen as much as possible and trying to get my kids to help me out with preparing food. I've always really, really enjoyed preparing food, and I've always spent a lot of time researching. I've actually met with multiple dietitians over the years because my original pediatrician told me that my children are too small, and so he kept sending me to dietitians, and every dietitian I ever saw was like, I am not going to tell you anything you don't already know, because everything I've already researched the heck out of it. If I wasn't going to be a psychologist, I was going to be a dietitian or a registered nutritionist. Always very important to me to make sure that everybody is getting all of the food they need, all of the nutrients, all the vitamins, everything. And as some people know, I chose to, many years ago, actually, it was my husband that chose that we should be vegan. So for 8 years, we were vegan. But I have a really hard time staying away from the vegan because I really like my seafood. Really, really like my seafood. And I really find that consuming fish, particularly, I like to consume salmon, is it really helps build the fat that you need for your brain cells. And for the one thing that people have with multiple sclerosis is basically the spinal cord is being attacked. It's attacking itself, but yeah, that's where I'm always concerned. So one of my biggest focuses is always working on continuing to make sure that I have my most cognitive ability that I can possibly have. That is a huge, huge fear of mine, having multiple sclerosis, not having 100% of my brain capacity, my cognitive abilities. That is a big, big fear of mine. And I've always said that when I no longer control my thoughts, my words, well, I've always had trouble controlling my words because I sometimes have a filter, sometimes do not. And I usually choose to not have a filter. I really truly believe that we should be 100% honest. And I expect people to be 100% honest with me. So if I am walking out of the house with pants or clothes that I should not be wearing out because they do not do anything for my aesthetics, then I do not I expect that the people around me would be like, maybe you should change. Just because that's the way I've always been. That to me is being 100% honest. And I don't know. That's where I'm gonna put up that question today. Do you feel that 100% honesty, 100% honesty, whether it's coming to you from somebody else or whether you are being honest, do you feel that that is something that's important to you? Oh, and to finish up, this is Burgundy from Burgundy's Unstoppable Spirit Creations, as well as Burgundy's Unstoppable Journey. So, having a great afternoon. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. It's coming down to about rush hour. So, everybody should be heading home probably in the next hour, hour and a half. So, I hope everybody had a really great Monday. And I'll continue sending messages and sending videos as the evening goes on. So hope everybody is having a great time. Had a great Monday. I know Mondays are not everybody's favorite, but it's just a day. It's just a day, folks.